Electoral accountability and corruption, evidence from the audits of local governments. In 2009, Claudio Ferraz and Federico Finan published an article about electoral accountability and corruption. In this article, they said political institutions can affect corruption. The main goal of this article is to know whether re-election incentives affect the level of political corruption in a municipality. First of all, we are going to present Brazil in a few words. In 2010, Brazil is one of the 5 developing countries of the world, and Brazil's economy grew at its fastest pace. From 2003 to 2010, the president of Brazil was Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva. In May 2003, for the first time in Brazil, this president started an anti-corruption program based on the random auditing of municipal government expenditures. So, what is the context of the article? First of all, corruption is a threat to democracy because there are re-election incentives at the municipal level. Secondly, there are losses of $554 million for local government. Finally, audits are based on perceptions rather than facts, and there are no accounts for the full set of institutional arrangements. We have 3 questions in this article. The first question is why the mayor who have re-election incentives are less corrupt than the mayor who don't. The second question is how can we measure corruption? And the third one is what are the statistics of corruption? There are 3 main arguments that we are going to present. Second-term mayors who still have career concerns and run for higher offices should behave similarly to first-term mayors. It can be strange, but the mayors who have re-election incentives are less corrupt than mayors who don't. Differences are the proportion of the population with at least a secondary school education and the share of the population that lives in urban areas. We are going to present the results now. 78% of the municipalities have at least one incidence of corruption. The share of audited resources found to be associated with corruption is 1.9 percentage points higher for second-term mayors. When faced with the possibility of re-election, corrupt politicians have the incentive to reduce rent extraction and provide more public goods. Even if the second-term mayor may learn corruption practices because of their political experience, these additional years in office doesn't explain the differential corruption. Second-term mayors with career concerns are 4.9 percentage points less corrupt than the second-term mayors without career concerns. Among municipalities which have not any local media, second-term mayors are almost 10 percentage points more corrupt than the other. Moreover, the difference in corruption between first and second-term mayors may not only reflect re-election incentives, but political experiences. So, what is our personal opinion about this article? We think that there are clear mathematical models with real variables for measuring corruption. There is also a deep analysis on the re-election incentives and on the level of corruption in the municipality. But the analysis is too short on the results they have. For example, it doesn't explain at all the method on the auditor who can be also corrupt. Also, there is no comparison with the governmental level. To finish this video, there is a last argument which is currently important in this year. The new president, Jair Bolsonaro, doesn't have any concerns and continue to close eyes about corruption. So this article is unfortunately still relevant.